Okay, so good afternoon, Mario. Thank you very much for joining us. Could you start by telling us a little bit about who you are and where and who you coach, please?
My name's Mario Garcia, and I'm a coach at Thanet Wanderers on Sundays. And myself and a fellow coach, Caroline, we do the under-60s, because nobody seems to want to do them. It's like herding kittens, but it's great fun. It's great fun. And from there, I was asked to go around and coach in the schools, part of the Thanet Wanderers community system they have, to go around the schools and introduce to the primary schools that have never played rugby before.
Oh, fantastic. And how long have you been doing the schools work?
Just over 2 years now. It's the reason they started, just over 2 years. And it was, before it was sort of done for another company, Thanet Wanderers, but now they're doing it independently, so it's just under the Thanet Wanderers umbrella now.
Oh, fantastic. And is that primary schools or secondary schools as well?
They're hoping to expand on secondary schools, but at the moment I've just been doing primary schools for 2 years now.
Oh, I see. I bet that's fun with some of the youngsters.
It's great fun, especially some of them haven't picked up a rugby ball at all in their life, and they're only under 11, and that's once the term finishes, they're running around like a little Rory Underwood or someone. It shows at my age saying Rory Underwood.
That's all right, I know who he is.
No, it's great fun. It is great fun seeing the kids develop in the 6 weeks. It's great fun.
Super. So how many schools do you think you've been into then?
I can give you, perhaps I have to write a little report for Thanet Wanderers for this term. So this term I have done, well, sorry, not this term, this year.
Yeah.
So I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 schools, but 1, 2, 3, 4 of them have been twice. So.
Oh, backed by popular demand then.
Word's getting round, not for themselves, word's getting round because Thanet Wanderers, what we're offering. It's a free service to all these schools, and they're taking it up, the offer, hopefully. And you want to tell how many kids I've done this year?
Oh, go on then. You tell me how many young people have had the benefit of your experience.
Well, it's direct experience, great. 3,866.
Wow. And is that, what age do you start at?
It's from, I get mixed up the years, it's up to the 11, primary school's up to 11, so I do from, 6, 7, up to 11.
Oh, okay, so kind of the junior school once they've started.
Ellington School's actually an infant school, so they're even younger there, which is very good, that one as well. So, but up to 11 in all the primary schools and infant schools. And
what's your favourite thing about doing the schools coaching programme?
It's just seeing the kids' faces. It's just great. The kids are apprehensive at first. It's a rugby ball. It's not a football. It's an odd shape. And then within 2 or 3 weeks, you give them confidence. At the end of the term, some of them are just running around old hands. The hardest thing they find, I think, forget about the pass, is catching. And that takes time. I spent a whole lesson how to catch the ball. It's just some of them. It's great. It's just great experience. The whole lessons, it's just great watching these kids enjoying themselves.
Fantastic. And is this what you do in your spare time? Do you work as well, or how do you fit it all in?
I'm retired, so I'm old, I'm 67, and I took slightly early retirement a few years ago. I was just made redundant, and I thought might as well take it early. So because of that, I was approached, then I was retired, I fancied doing the schools, and I said yes. So I do 3 schools a week on average.
Ah, and what benefits do you get personally? So you say you really enjoy seeing the faces on the youngsters.
Just enjoying it. I don't get no perk. It's all voluntary. Don't get paid for it, and it's just great fun. It's just great, and I love the game of rugby. It's the best game in the world for lots of reasons, and I like to introduce it to youngsters, and hopefully they'll take it up.
Fantastic. So it keeps you. How many days a week do you do the coaching?
Schools 3 days a week. But if you count the Sundays, a normal coach, it'll be 4.
Right, okay. And
also, we do special needs as well, at Thanet Wanderers as well. So I'm part of that team as well, which that's not in the schools. That's actually done at Thanet Wanderers. So that might be an extra afternoon thrown in for me as well on that one.
Wow, so you wouldn't have time to work anyway because you're too busy with all your coaching?
Yes, correct.
Fantastic. And when you do the coaching with the young people with additional needs, is there things that you have to change about the coaching that you do in schools? What sorts of things do you do with them?
It depends. There's so many different. I'm learning about. I'm only new, but I've got great people at the rugby club who are actually special needs teachers who pass it on to me as well. So it's just, you just got to slow it. Every child's different. So there's no set formula. You just got to watch the child, how they behave, and some get really upset, they drop the balls, others don't. So there's no set pattern. Every child is different. So I just got to keep an eye on that, basically.
So it's the variety in your coaching that's key there, then.
Yeah. I can slow it down, for them, or introduce different games or drills. So we call them games, but they're actually rugby drills. But it's for them. But every child's different. You just got to just play along with it and see how the child reacts.
Super. And so when did you actually start coaching? So you've been doing the schools program for a couple of years, and you do the juniors. Have you been? Were you coaching whilst you worked as well?
Off and on. I've been down here now at Thanet for 7 years, so I've been coaching down. My daughter used to play down there. She said, come on, Dad, lovely old club if you like. And sort of just started coaching here 6-7 years ago, just that age group. But before that, my sort of home club, when I got it, was Blackheath. Never played for the first team, never good enough, of course, but my roots are with Blackheath.
Oh, well, we're very grateful to have you down in rural Kent delivering to our young people. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
So what advice can you think of a piece of advice that you've been given through your coaching that's really stuck with you, that's helped you along the way, or any advice that you'd pass on to somebody new?
Just enjoy it. Just enjoy the game. But the main two qualities of rugby is respect and discipline on the rugby field. You need to respect the opposition and your own discipline. The game is very full contact, so you have to be careful how they react. It's respect and discipline which we take out in all walks of life. And I tell the children that. Respect and discipline in the classroom, when they're out with their friends, at home, especially in this day and age.
Yeah, there's such important skills, aren't they, that you can transfer from sports into life, and those messages, sending them into the classroom. So what?
Especially if rugby, it's full contact. You have to have self-discipline and respect for the opposition yourself. Otherwise, you can't play the game, basically. That's my thought on it. Exactly.
And I guess you're not doing full contact when you're in the schools. It's much more the skills programmes, isn't it?
No. Some of them do, especially the 11-year-olds who do play. They start playing contact 9-year-olds. And I know him for the club. We can do it, coach. They call me coach, or grumpy granddad. That's the other thing they can call me. And so not schools. No, not allowed in schools.
No. So it's fully inclusive and doesn't put anybody off when they're taking part in the school sessions, which is really good.
No, it's good. Yeah, especially the girls. And I say this to the boys straight away. So you've got to remember, England women #1 in the world, and the men about number 5 or 6, because the boys don't like that. And they'll prove a point. We play little drills and games. The girls always beat them, always win. Yeah.
Oh, well, you're talking to a big fan of women's sport, and I went to Twickenham for the France-England game in the Six Nations, which was incredible. So, fantastic to see so many role models out there for young girls now too.
There is. It's important. All for female sport in every way. Yes, it's very important. Very important, females, to play all sport and get the same money as well. That's important, the same recognition.
Indeed, very important for us. Now then, my final question to you, Mario, is if someone came to you and said, I think I'd like to give coaching a go, but I'm not sure, what's the first thing that you'd say to them?
Give it a go. If there's certain courses you have to do, you just can't pick up a rugby ball, any sport. You have to do certain courses where we've got a safeguarding, of course, and you've got head case in rugby. Those are two important ones. And then as you progress through the different levels and age groups, you have to go along with your team and also it's all courses and learning. But rugby, even I take advice. I ask older coaches, and I'm 67, that's been doing longer than me, and I say to them, what about this situation? And they give me advice on it.
Yes.
So it's just learning as you go along.
Fantastic, and encouraging coaches to speak to other coaches as well.
Yes, yeah.
Well, that's brilliant. Thank you ever so much for talking to me about your coaching experiences. And the schools programme that Thanet Wanderers offers sounds fantastic. So we'll certainly share some more details on that. But
yes, it's Chris, the chairman, Andy, the development director, and Vicky, who does the community side. They're always there willing to chat to anybody.